Hi, I'm Katelyn Liu, and I'll be going through the 6th grade worksheets for lesson 1. So the first part of the first worksheet you should have gone should say find the product and show your work. So this should be review, as it says here. We have 382 multiplied by 4, and so we get 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 4 is 32, and 3 times 4 is 12, plus 3 equals 15. Okay. The second part says round to the nearest thousand. So in number 1, we know the thousandth place is here, the 5. And so we look at the number to its right, which is a 3. And we know that if it's 1 to 4, we round down. If it's 5 to 9, we round up. So it's a 3. So we round down, meaning that it just ends up like this. The 3 goes down to a 0. So similarly, let's look at number 4. Number 4, the thousands place is right here. We look to the right, and there's a 9, which means we round up. So 1 digit up from 9 is a 0. But 0 would also mean rounding down, which means you have to move it to 6,000. So second page is, again, review, but this is the first lesson. So we're trying to find the perimeter or area of each shape. So I'll do one that has both. So number 1 has perimeter and area. So we know since it's a rectangle, this side must also be 12 centimeters, and this side must also be 7 centimeters. So we have 12 times 2, which is 24, and we add it to 7 times 2, which is 14, and we get 38, and then make sure to add your units. The area should be length times width, so 12 times 7 is 84. Okay, let's look at a triangle. So this triangle, we can add the perimeter. 12 plus 13 is 25, plus 5 equals 30. And then the area is always the base times the height of it divided by 2. So we take the base, which is 5, times 12. 12 times 5 is equal to 60, and you divide it by 2, which equals to 30 centimeters squared. This one should also be squared, not bad. So this is a challenge problem over here. You can kind of figure out the lengths of each different section and then work from there. This line right here would be 12 minus 7, which makes it 5. And this line right here would be also 5, because this is a rectangle. And you can probably find all the perimeter and the area. You just have to add it all up together. So third page is another quick review. It's all review this week. It says show your work for these. These are pretty straightforward. Okay, these are the word problems. So I'm going to do, I think, 2 of them. So Ashley, Josephina, and Trisha collect erasers. Ashley has twice as many erasers as Josephina, who has 17 erasers. So already we know that Ashley has 34 erasers. Now Ashley has half of Trisha's amount of erasers. How many erasers do they have in all? So Trisha has half of 34, which turns out to be 17. So now we know that Josephine has 17, Ashley has 34, and Trisha has 17. So 34 plus 17 plus 17 gives us, let's see, this is 14 plus 4, 8, 1, and then 6, 68. Okay. So let's see. Number 4 says, Parker spends 90 minutes on homework each night. His science teacher assigned a new project they'll be doing 4 days. Parker decides to work on the project for 30 minutes a day. Alongside his homework, how many minutes will Parker be working on school assignments each day? So let's answer that one first. So alongside his homework, all right, okay, so he has 30 minutes a day. He already does 90 minutes on homework. So we have 90 plus 30, which gives us 120. That's a 0. And then how many minutes will he be working in total for the next 4 days? So if he works 120 minutes a day, it's easily times 4, because there's 4 days. And we get 480 minutes. This is the first answer, this is the second answer. Okay, that's all.